Hey, Chevy here with Crossbow Warriors. Next week we're taking off to Northern Outfitters up in Quebec for a bear hunt. Spring bear hunt. First time I've ever done anything like this. Last year was my first fall bear hunt. This year is going to be my first spring bear hunt. A couple things I'm going to go over here is actually packing my backpack, what I've got in it and why I'm taking it. First thing we're going to start off with is the Maskull Backpack. The reason why I'm taking this backpack is great backpack to carry your crossbow in. I don't know the situations there. I don't know how far we're going to have to walk once the guide drops me off. But the other thing is it holds your backpack or your crossbow in there nice and firm on your back. It's got great adjustments so it accommodates all crossbows. The other things I like about it is the fact that it's got the cross breast strap on there to hold it on to make it more snug and more relaxed when you're walking. They also put extra padding in the back, and it's got a great lower lumbar support system in it. So that way if you're walking short distances, long distance, it doesn't matter. I tell you, this backpack is an all-around, probably one of my favorite things I've been using in the last 2 years here to get my crossbow in and out of the woods, along with all the products that I carry in it. So check them out, Maskull Backpacks. Can't go wrong with this backpack. Next thing I do, Thermacell. I tell you, after being in the woods last year, this is the greatest product ever invented for hunters. And it works better than anything I've ever seen. We've tried all the gimmicks up there, and I tell you, one day I left it in my buddy's truck. He ended up using 2 of them in his sight because he used mine and his. And I tell you, I thought I got carried away by the mosquitoes. They were so bad up there. I will never make that mistake again. The other thing I do with the Thermacell is plenty of refills and cartridges. Make sure you have enough to get yourself through the week if you're out there all day. The bear hunts are long and lots of bugs. Actually, this year I'm also carrying a backup unit just in case I have problems with my primary unit. I have this there just in case. Okay, next thing down to take with me, rope hoist to get your stuff in and out of the tree. Always a necessity. That way you're not putting stuff on your back, going up or trying to carry it up with you. I've got a couple extra little gear hooks, put it into the tree if I need it. Marking ribbon. A couple things here. We got a couple different things I'm taking. I'm taking the marking tacks to put on the trees because, like I said, I don't know what to expect there. It never goes wrong having these in your pack. They're reflective, so you can hit them with the flashlight. They fire right up. I've got the marking ribbon itself. Use this for a couple things. We use it in the fall hunt. We use it if we ended up getting a bear down. You go out to the road, you mark it with an X. That way when the guide goes by, he knows exactly that you've got a bear and where you're at. And then they know to bring the sled and everything in with them. So always good to have this. And also when you're marking you're tracking the bear, it is extremely thick up there. And there's parts you can't see the guy 3 feet next to you. So marking ribbon always comes in handy. Another form of marking stuff I take are these clip-on little ribbons, the reflective tapes. Work pretty good. These are just an extra thing I take in my pack just to have around. Set of binoculars. Never go wrong with this. Last year was great. I got the first stand I hunted was over a swamp, and there were actually moose around going through the water, and it was great to be able to watch them for a while. Wouldn't have been able to do that without the binoculars. Rangefinder, of course. Always gotta have the rangefinder to make sure you're set on your barrels. You know when they're coming in, where they're going out. You can judge everything, preset it up, so that way when the bear comes in, you're not trying to judge everything and estimate. That way you have it all in your head mentally and you're ready to roll. Okay, electrical tape. Always carry electrical tape with me. A couple things. You never know if you're gonna have a breakdown in your bow or something any piece of your equipment's gonna have, or just for taping things to quiet it down. Multiple uses for this. A little bit smaller than duct tape. As you know, duct tape's the wonder tool. This is probably the second type of tape that I use, but great stuff. Okay, of course I'm gonna take a variety of knives. I've got my Leatherman here. It's got your screwdrivers, your pliers, all that stuff. Take 2 different knives with me, 2 different styles, 2 different lengths. Never have too many knives in the woods, especially when you're out there in the bear woods. Okay, this is a cool product I picked up this year. Big game gutting glove. Fell in love with this when I saw it at a show. The reason why I'm so fond of these, they go super far up your hand. They go all the way up above your shoulders. Put them on. Super heavy duty. Best thing is they're reusable. You still have full touch capabilities. You can feel everything, every little nook and cranny, so you're not losing any sensitivities with these. But yeah, like I said, they go all the way up your arm and reusable. Got to check these guys out at Big Game Glove. Okay, I'm taking a pair of Pruners, little pocket pair. Okay, And then I've also got a little bit next size up saw I'm going to be taking. That way in case I got to cut any branches that I think are in the way. More or less when you go to the guide services like this, everything's taken care of for you, but just in case. Okay? Big important piece. Head net. Spring bear hunt, you're going to have lots of mosquitoes and bugs in the air. Never go wrong with a head net. Got my regular gloves I put in here as well. Okay, flashlight. Got two different types of flashlights. One is I got the handheld flashlight, standard on off, no big deal, okay? The next one I'm taking this year, this is by Predator Hunter Outdoors. I fell in love with this light. The reason is, turn it on, 1200 luminas, thing's super, super bright. Rechargeable battery on it. It's kind of cool because it's also got a little red on the back so you can see somebody in front of you and all that. For tracking purposes, phenomenal. The other thing I'm thinking along with this bear hunt here is by having a headlamp on walking in and out of the woods in the dark, it's actually going to be to my advantage because that way it frees up my hands in case I get spooked by a bear or something's out there. Hands are free, got my hands on my bow or whatever I need. I'm not tied up trying to fumble around with one hand and a flashlight and the other hand trying to do what I need. So can't go wrong with a headlight. I tell you, this is probably going to be my greatest tool this year. I'm looking forward to using it all the time. GPS. Always take the GPS on me. Never know when you're going to need it. Great for marking your spots, in and out. Last year we were doing our driving ourselves out to the stand, so it came in really handy because you're 20, 30 miles out. Great little feature, okay? Next little thing that I've got that I'm kind of excited about this year is the tree, it's called the booger, right? What it is, it's a little, it almost looks like a little bear trap in a way, okay? You're gonna take it, drop it onto you set the thing, okay, set it back. You're gonna tie your rope hoist onto it. Then you could take it, drop it down, say you drop your marking tape on the ground. Take the rope hoist, it hits down. When it hits, it grabs and brings it back up. This thing, the cool thing about it is they've actually accommodated it with set it with a feature of a rubber band on here. So that way, if you were to drop, let me see if I got one here. If you're to drop your pop bottle, water bottle, any of that stuff with the rubber band feature on there, you take it and it's gonna be able to lift your pop bottle as well. And that way you don't have to get down out of your tree, especially in the bear woods, because I tell you, you don't know where those bears are at any point in time. It's super thick, so this could be a real lifesaver there and not screw up a hunt for you. So the other cool thing about it is once you get it up there, you can actually take it, you open it back up, you wrap it around a tree branch above you or on your side, okay? So it's locked onto the tree. Now you've got yourself a gear grabber as well, so you can hang all your stuff on there, whatever you need. Cool little product by Walnut Grove Hunting Products, and I strongly suggest you check these guys out. Last thing, I'm gonna cost a couple things. Pack pain relievers, for headache medicine or whatever. Like I said, you're out there a long day, you never know what you're gonna encounter. You get a headache, boom, you're done. You're sore, done. Twist ties. Never have too many twist ties. I'll actually grab more of these before I go. The purpose of the twist ties is for putting a loop through, putting your tag on the bear. You could use it for multiple things, strapping things down, like the tape and all that. Great feature to have. Always carry these on me at all times. Last thing I do, Canadian bear hunt. Couple things you need to know in advance is passport or an enhanced license is what you need to get across the border. I mean, everybody's pretty much familiar with that. Your first time going to Canada, though, what you're going to need is you're going to need your Michigan hunting license, or that's just Michigan, but whatever state you're hunting in, you need your previous year's hunting license to take with you to show that you have a hunting license and you've passed all your hunter safeties and all that stuff. The first year you're going to go there, you're going to show them this, you're going to get your license, okay? Then, after you get your license the first year, you're going to get a sportsman's card sent to you by Canada, and then you'll have this for the next couple of years. You won't have to go through the hassle of bringing your own licenses. You just have your own card moving forward. Works for both hunting and fishing. Make sure you purchase the all-purpose one. That way you're not specific in just fishing or just hunting, because you never know. Bear hunts we're going on, you have the option of doing both, so good thing to have. Other than that, I'll be doing updates as we go. I'll be doing a video on my bow that I'm taking, the setup that I have. We'll do everything while we're there and try to provide as many updates as possible so you guys can follow us along our hunt. Talk to you soon.